Alright, scrappers and scrapperettes, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk garbage disposals. That's right, garbage disposals. It's been a little slow digging in the dumpsters around the apartment complex here, so didn't find a whole lot, but it's on the bench. We're going to clean it up. This here garbage disposal, maintenance guy probably replaced it, or maybe they had a plumber come in and do it. But I found a bunch of these in there, and evidently the person was not as bright as AOC, because these are stainless steel. No, they're steel. Steel down to garbage disposal just doesn't cut it, people. Not to mention, it's awfully grody looking in that thing. I don't know what else they had in there, but it is gross. Lots of little metal pieces in there too. So they must have been grinding stuff up like crazy. Before you guys got here, I found the right tip to get these screws out. And the reason I'm taking this apart is because I've seen a lot of other channels, and they get these and they take them right to the scrapyard and just throw them into shred. And I couldn't figure out why, because they are technically just a motor, like a big blender. Unless maybe they're copper windings and they've done enough of them that they know that there's that it's going to be an aluminum winding motor. I don't know. We'll find out here in just a minute. This one here is from Maintenance Warehouse. 1/3 horsepower disposal. Yeah. So the weather around here has been just kind of crappy and just rainy or drizzly or cloud covered or windy. Not real advantageous for old guys to go out and scrap. Come on. Don't be that way. There's always one in the bunch, right? That's what I always say. There's always one in the bunch. Look, I added a new bar. They were on sale at Harbor Freight, so I picked up one more. There she's coming. Come on. Wow, that one's really rusted. Yeah, that's rusted. All right, let's cut this cord off. A little cord food going on today. Put that in there. Also got these babies to take apart. If you ever seen one of those shatter, it makes one heck of a mess. And I mean a mess. Little tiny glass beads everywhere. They aren't sharp or anything. They're just little tiny and they go everywhere. Because I've had one break on me. All right, let's take this thing apart here. I would assume it would just pop off of there. But then again, all right. It's wanting to come. She's wanting to come. There we go. Wow. The old water was leaking down into there, it looks like. That's gonna be proud. Oh, look at all the crap in these people's sink. Look at that. Oh my God. That's gross. All right, let's just check this once. Steel. Oh yeah, her whole bottom is rusted out on that thing. Look at that. The whole bottom's rusted out. It's probably because they got all this crap in there and never cleaned it out in there. So it holds the moisture all the time and it rusts that out, and then it leaks through and probably under their sink. So then they have to put a new one in. Huh. Well, let's get rid of this thing here. Well, I found that too. I got the motor from it over on the bench here. So this looks suspicious because we got two different colors of windings in here. These feel, just by touching them, they feel aluminum, but I don't think they are. Oh yeah, they're aluminum. No, they're, well, I guess, yeah, those are aluminum. Son of a gun. They're all aluminum. So, I guess we can just put those in the old motor bucket. And know now that maintenance warehouse, they're the cheapest ones you probably can buy. And they're aluminum. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. So I'd put this in this motor bucket down here, but it's so heavy now I can't lift it. So I will anyways. Well, that was fun. This thing here, I have no clue what this is. Does anybody know what this is? It's got an on and off switch, and it's really light. I mean, let's see what's inside it once. There's 4 screws. It won't take but a minute to take them out. Whatever was in there was pink. I don't know if this is one of those jewelry cleaner things or what it is, but it doesn't feel like there's gonna be anything inside it but plastic, because it's so light. Look at there. Huh. Well, isn't that fancy? What in the heck is that? Is that like a heating coil or? What? Sure, I bet you those are heating coils or something. Wow, is there copper in those? No. There's not. Why would that be hooked up to a wire? I don't think there's a wire in there. Oh, maybe there is a wire in there. No, it's fiber optics or something. If anybody knows what the heck this is, let me know in the comments. But we'll see if we can get the rest of these wires out of here and this little board. So that's what I don't get. Those things are like going to this board. I don't know. Maybe if I knew what this thing did, I'd be able to tell you. But I don't know. So, yeah. Anything else exciting in your guys' life? Let me know in the comments. We'll deal with that later. The rest of this kind of just looks like junk. Well, if anything, we got Got a nice cord on it. Don't spill your soda, Dennis. A nice cord out of it. I spilled half my soda on the bench. Son of a gun. Oh well. So what is this motor? Is it going to be a copper motor? Boy, that's some gross looking junk in there. Let's sweep that up. Some type of a little piece of aluminum there. I picked this up out of the garbage. I keep thinking I'm gonna put it on Marketplace, but holy cripes. I don't get around to it, and it's just more junk in this place. I shouldn't pick stuff like that up. I think that's aluminum. Yeah, sheet aluminum. Okay, we got the gross stuff away now. All right. Let's see, what should we use? I don't know where all my knives like this, the regular straight ones, go. Come on, old man. I think it's copper. Kind of appears to be copper. That's the wrong size for that. It's probably this size. Yeah. So garbage disposals. That was disappointing. I know I took one apart before and it had a copper motor in it, but I think it was an incinerator. So there you go. If you ever have to buy a garbage disposal, get incinerator. And that's not a paid commercial for anybody, because I'm just a little Scrap-Meister guy, and yeah, I don't get those big brand deals. But I did have one want me to do something, but I really didn't feel their product was something that I would use. It was they wanted me to review their product. It was a filming apparatus and software that films from above, but for doing little tiny stuff like working on chips and things, that enlarges it and puts it on a screen that you can be working on and looking at the screen. So I passed on that. This one's not the right kind for doing this. No, it's not. That's one that has to just be pounded out. Just pound it out, Dennis. There we go. All right, let's see here. Can we cut that thing? Wish I had a real blade. But all my real blade ones seem to be missing. I used to have like 4 or 5 of them. Now I got like none. Well, look at that, huh? Huh. Well, it feels like copper. It's heavy enough to be copper. Must be copper, huh? Sure. All right. We got a Diet Mountain Dew flavored handled screwdriver and a little pile here. The shower heads, even shower heads that are all plastic. This last piece here and this swivel ball isn't. That's gonna be brass. You can see it's the nicks in there from the guy who put it on. And this one comes apart real easy. You just go like that and like that. There you go, piece of clean brass. Other than that little washer inside there. Come on out of there, little rubber washer. Get out of there. There it is. Oh, there's a piece of plastic down in there too. There. Nice little nugget of clean brass. Put that in the old clean brass bucket. This here feels like plastic just by the weight. And it is. Little shred for the shred bucket. We got some screws, a little bit of wire. Go in the wire bucket. All right, what should we do next? Put this in the number 2 bucket. Should we try to take this copper out of there? Want to see how much of a pain in the wazoo it can be sometimes? Come on. Huh, 2 little pieces broke off. To be fair, this one might be harder because I had it in a vise and squished it like that. Because it's all squished. So anyways, that's how you do it. If you want to sit and dick around with it. Personally, I got better things to do, really. Might as well take that big piece off of there. Here she comes. There it is. Got a little piece on this side if you want. There we go. So yeah, these got nice little bits of cast on them. Just need to clean them up. It looks like it's got some brass plates in there. Here's that ball. Is that brass? Yeah, that one's going to be a brass ball in there. And then this piece here, I don't know where all my screwdrivers are. Is that going to be brass or copper or whatever it is? Sure, look at that. And you got that little felt thing in there. And then you got clean cast aluminum. Pretty old clean cast aluminum bucket. Say that 3 times, huh? I don't know if that's copper or brass. You know, copper's worth more. Yeah, I'd say it's copper. Those look to be brass. Bushings are usually brass. Brass bushings, yeah. So, and then got this the other day out of out of the apartment dumpster. Looks like there's 2 screws down in there. One, 2. Buckle my shoe. Are all I'm gonna slide right out of there now? Watch. There we go. Got a little snap ring thing on there. Probably get it with this. Little twist and she comes off. Nice piece of extruded aluminum. Yeah. Extruded. I didn't make that so it fits in the bucket very good, did I? Extruded aluminum bucket. All right, what else we got to do that's fun? Finish this up. Boy, this thing doesn't weigh much at all. But it's extruded. It might weigh a pound. We might get $1 for it. Two screws. Oh, now we got this thing on the back we got to get off. There we go. It's an ivory 78 by 80 Midwest P.O. box. I don't know, it's just P.O. 6183. Huh. So yeah, I guess we can stick that over here. I think I might take in some of my extruded aluminum. Found another microwave in the dumpster about 20 minutes ago. And I know you don't want to see me sit and take that apart. So, yeah. You know, the other day I was thinking, if you remember in one of the videos, I think it was in my commodities video, we had the door handles and they have that piece of metal in them that you can't get out. And I was thinking I should save them up and maybe get Sculler Metals to just melt them. I don't know if he can do that, if he can melt it and then just scoop out the steel. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do that. So maybe I'll dig those back out. Dig those back out of there. See, like these. There's a lot of them in here. This is my aluminum breakage bucket. But there's 6 of them, and I bet you that's 2 or 3 pounds. It's so funny how it almost looks like they got a copper coating underneath and then the silver stuff. Sometimes it's deceiving. It's got the coating that's on that steel. They do the whole thing, then they come back and do this. Or put the silver onto it or whatever. So yeah, I think I'll put those aside. And we'll see if Sculler Metals can melt them. Get that steel out of them. All right, well, maybe I'll do these in a separate video. But if you stuck with me this far, make sure you check out one of the cool videos that's on screen right now.